truly superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting.
Hey people, it's me Tristan, and this is a new project I'm starting this year. It's the Batman project. So a while ago I saw this video on YouTube about how to play Batman the miniature game. You will find the link to it in the description box down below. First of all, I want to say they're pretty expensive, probably because of all the copyrights they have to get from DC Comics and Warner Brothers and stuff like that. As I thought, it's a small skirmish game, and Batman could be a theme that many people would enjoy. Maybe I could get them into a game or two. So I thought I'd get myself some, paint them up, and try the game. So you get this pretty thick chunk of foam and the character stat card. The thing I like is that the rules and everything is free to download on their site. I'm not gonna tell you how the game works. You can check it out yourself on the video. So it's 35mm and it's pretty tall, but just the quality of the miniature is stunning and the details are great. Okay, here's a pretty visible mold line. I'll just have to work that out with a file. So I also got Robin, his sidekick, just to make a team. Now this is a two-piece miniature. The detail on this miniature isn't that great, and I already can see more mold lines than on Batman. It's his staff, as it's really thin. I think removing these, whatever those are, these excess pieces will be difficult. I will try not to break anything off. Batman also needs a villain to fight against, so Two-Face is my favorite Batman villain. It comes in this bigger blister box with all the miniatures, and this already looks silly. Look at all this foam. So this set comes with 3 henchmen and Two-Face, all of their stat cards. Really neat. Vote Dent, really nice touch. See what I mean? It's a huge chunk of foam. Why? I'm not sure. So let's start off with the main man himself. I can already see that this is a freaking tall miniature. Just for comparison, Robin is pretty short. The details on the left side of his suit is, I think it's made simpler to paint up. A few mold lines, but nothing I can't handle. Overall, great quality. Brilliant. So let's look at the 3 minions. Here's the body of the first guy. Some mold lines, nothing bad. Here's the second dude. And here's the last one. I'm not sure on his proportions. His left leg seems a bit too stumpy for the body. It's kind of weird, but maybe it is intentional. A small plastic bag of details. Here's Harvey's Tommy gun. I wonder if he has his pistols, because Harvey Dent is a master pistolier. He's just master marksman. He has only his Tommy gun. And of course, 4 bases for the miniatures. Here are the main characters that will be facing each other: Batman and Two-Face.
Emergency.
So here's Batman. It was an easy assembly. You can see that here was a gap. I had to fill it with green stuff. Really few mold lines, so it's a great cast and great sculpt. For the base, I did a green stuff base. I tried to mimic this street or something. This piece here, I took it from my Flames War bits box. I think it's from the Tiger tanks, like a manhole cover. Next up we have Robin. Good model, but he was a menace to put together, and that's because that stick here. And if you remember, it had these 2 big, casting modules here, or the thing you have to cut off, and this part broke off. I did the base in the same way as Batman's base, and this is also from a Flames of War tank, but that's Robin. Just to show you the scale, Robin is shorter than Batman. But let's go on to the bad guys.
Emergency.
Here's Two-Face, or Harvey Dent, or however you want to call him. A really nice model. Assembling the hand was also really easy. There was this place here where you can put the Tommy guns back right in. Really easy to assemble, but there was a small gap here. I covered it up with some green stuff. And the base I did also like a manhole hatch or something, in theme with Two-Face. I did half of the base is like this clean asphalt theme like Batman and Robin have, but other side is this roughed up ground. Now let's go on to the minions or henchmen. I'm gonna show you the base first. The base is also like Two-Face, one side good, one side bad. The miniature itself, it looks fine, but there are quite a few problems. As you can see that the hands had larger gaps, and the machine gun he has is the worst thing. The ammo clip here is just horrible. Look at it. Considering redoing it with green stuff, the heads, they're wearing actually masks. Here we have another one of those henchmen. This is actually a nice one. I think it's one of the coolest ones in the henchmen. And the last dude, well, this is the one I had the most problems with, but not with assembly, but the whole concept of this miniature. Pose is really crap, especially the hand posing of the hands. He's holding a huge hammer, right? Position of the hands, it's silly. I had to green stuff it, and look at the proportions of the model. He's a freaking huge dude, but the legs are not proportioned. His left leg is really short, same with his left hand. But I think it goes in theme with Two-Face, like his left side is really short, and his right side is that much taller. Yeah, I think it's in theme still.
Emergency.
So here we have it, all of the 6 miniatures assembled. Next up is I'm gonna have to prime them and then paint them, but this will take some time, so I'm gonna take my time painting them up, but I want to do it as fast as possible. It's a small game. Actually, in points wise, this Batman costs the same amount of points as this 4-man crew, so the game would actually be a Batman against Two-Face and his 3 henchmen. It's almost like a board game, so I'm really hoping to get some of my friends into it that aren't miniature gamers. So the first comparing miniature is a Space Marine, comparison with Warhammer Fantasy, for those of you who play Infinity or something. And finally, this is a Warlord Games Screaming Eagle. Again, if you're interested in the game, check out the tutorial video that I've linked. The place where you can download the rules are also down in the description box. Thank you for watching, keep it safe, and I will talk to you in the next one.